How's it going, guys? Thomas Draven back again for another video after a, well, month-long hiatus of not uploading a ding-dang thing. Apologies on that. But we're back again for another guitar review video, and in this one we have a Legator Ghost G6PT. So this guitar is really sick, really cool, and it's actually quite unique, mostly because of the inclusion of the Hipshot tremolo. This is a floating headless tremolo bridge, which is not standard on the normal Ghost G6P. That's what makes this the G6PT. T stands for tremolo. So apparently this is a very rare sort of Legator that is hard to find, but I happened to find one and bought it, and now it's mine. So I'm sorry for everybody else that wanted one. So truth be told, this is the first Legator I've ever actually played or owned. I know that they have kind of a mixed reputation where they used to have really spotty QC, and a lot of people said that the brand was really poor for that reason. But it seems as if they've really, cleaned up their act and, really improved that quality control. So I see a lot of people talking about really positive things regarding the Legator guitars. And I saw this one pop up on Reverb, so I decided to scoop it when I had the opportunity to, and yeah, here it is. So specifications on this guitar, we have an ash body in this sort of open grain black finish, which is awesome. We have a mahogany and maple neck and an ebony fretboard. We have a 16-inch radius on that ebony, 24 frets, and abalone inlays, which are really cool, especially with that Legator logo. It looks really cool. For the electronics, we have their stock Hive humbuckers, which I guess are produced by Legator in some capacity. Like I said, the tremolo bridge through Hipshot, as well as a three-way selector switch and a volume knob. And on top of all that, on the side here, we have those lumen lay side dots, which by this point in the year 2021, if you're getting a modern spec guitar but you don't have your fret dots glowing in the dark, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? And why haven't you tried lumen lays? Simple as that. Like, it's to the point where I'm basically blind on stage without the lumen lays by this point. So they're like one of the necessities for me whenever I buy a guitar or spec out a new guitar, or even just buy a guitar without lumen lays. I'm gonna find a way to put something that glows in the dark on the side of that neck. So in regards to like fit and finish of this instrument, it's kind of immaculate, truth be told. I mean, I'd challenge just about anybody to find something that is off about this instrument. I mean, the nut is cut super well. The locking nut piece is really stable. Frets are really nice. No fret ends, no sharp ends rather, and no dead spots. They're all crowned beautifully. Fretboard where it meets the neck is gorgeous. The neck itself is fantastic. I mean, it looks like a sandwich, and I think it's beautiful. For where the neck meets the body, the neck pocket, again, immaculate. No gaps or anything like that. And yeah, overall, I mean, the contours are just sanded in there beautifully, just to make it super comfy to play. And actually, in regards to the pickups, I'm genuinely surprised with how much I like the Hive humbuckers. I was fully expecting to get this guitar and be like kind of disappointed with the electronics and just kind of be like, meh, I expected this, let me go buy some Fishman Fluence, some DiMarzio, some Seymour Duncan, what have you, just to, get the sound that I'm after. But in all truth, this set does work really well, at least for the genres that I play, sort of like that alternative rock to sort of more metalcore kind of stuff on the other end of the spectrum. So, the neck has very acoustic sounding sort of tones to it. Like, it sounds very open, very chimey, and I wasn't expecting that from a humbucker. Like, generally humbuckers are a bit more dark, but this one just sounds really open, really jangly, and really full. So it almost reminds me like of an acoustic guitar or a piezo bridge, which I think is super cool. For the bridge humbucker, it's very good for that tight sort of chugging, or, you know, sort of heavy rhythm playing, everything like that. Basically anything from like rock to metal you can pretty much cover and it'll do it. If you're looking for something that's gonna do, you know, funk or jazz, it's probably not gonna work out for you, but overall it gets me the tones that I need. And honestly, I thought about wiring it up for coil splits. I very well could still do that, but with the neck sounding as chimey and as awesome as it does, I might not even bother at this point because it just sounds really good together. In regards to the bridge, which was kind of the biggest selling point of this for me, is because I'm becoming a huge fan of, you know, headless guitars with trem, which I used to hate trems before, but then I got the Rob Scallon 7-string with Floyd Rose, and I discovered it's not really that hard to restring them, truth be told. And yeah, I really enjoy having it as a writing tool and everything like that. So Hipshot trem, I mean, if you buy this separately, it's like a $300 to $400 investment, and then you get it installed and everything like that. But I mean, having this in this guitar is proving to be invaluable just because of how cool it is to have the trem and be able to use it sort of for the writing aspect of what I do. It just adds a whole new level of creativity to my songwriting, and that's always something that I love whenever I pick up a new instrument. So holds tune super well. It, you know, returns to pitch super well. You can dive, you can go up, you can go side to side if you really want to, but it's going to return to pitch unless you break a string, essentially. So that's super cool. And I don't know if I mentioned, but the Truss Rod Adjuster is up here at the top of the neck, which is personally my favorite place to have it. It's just the most convenient and simple. But yeah, overall, this guitar is just flawless from the outset, and yeah, I'm just super stoked with my purchase. So now we're gonna show you guys how it all sounds. I'm gonna record a quick demo track just to show you guys some of the tones that I've been able to get, and then, you know, I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.